7 Days to Die, Episode 2. Hello everyone, this is WinterCraft. Welcome back to Episode 2 of 7 Days to Die. In Alpha 12, look at the new skies, guys. That's one thing I totally forgot to mention. It was staring right at me in the face. They added dynamic skies, guys. Look at that. Alright. So as we left off, we encountered a bear that attacked us twice, actually. Now, if I remember saying correctly, zombies are annoying. No. Bears are easy to run away from, but hard to kill. These guys. Silly people. And they're dead. Search them. We'll take that brass door knob. Where's the other woman? Where's the woman? There she is. Nothing. Oh. Don't want to get ganged up by zombies. Oh, that was weird. Hate when my computer does that. Now let's just get out of here. I don't want to spend too long killing zombies. Empty again. So last episode, we crafted a sleeping bag. As you can see, we've cut a few trees down. Trees have new mechanics. They can fall down now, which is pretty sweet. Don't get underneath them because you will die. So we're going to keep following this road. As you can see these paths. These actually lead to houses, I believe. If we still hunted. So yeah, sometimes they don't have houses, but sometimes they do. It's weird. But that's what they added now. So you know your way back. Oh, so there's a path right here. Ooh, there's a campsite over there. We might find something interesting. Alright, we've gained to level 3, so we gained 2 levels instantaneously, which is actually 4 levels. Weird. Okay. Alright, so we have our wooden frames. We're going to need some more wood though. Undetected. There's a house over there. Looks like, I thought it was a campsite, but it's actually a house. So what we might do is we might raid that house first, and then see what happens. What else are there in the game? Last time they added... There is steel in the game now. I think I mentioned this before. It is steel pickaxes, the steel blocks, even better durability, and a lot harder for zombies to break through, which is awesome. Alright, let's see where this path goes. While we wait, or while we go explore, then we break down some of that wood. So, what I like to do, I like to grab everything and then sort it out later on. So, okay, these paths are actually pretty good. Like that. If for my opinion, guys, if I was you, just only thing you should ignore is lead. Lead is basically useless unless you're making buckshot or a blunderbuss ammo. Okay, we have entered the snow biome, which I don't really want to go in because it kind of sucks, just like in Minecraft. Okay, let's head back. We'll chop this tree down. See what happens if we chop this tree down. Because it's on the hill, I want to show you guys what can happen. It's the physics that actually the developers actually added in the game, which is pretty awesome. You'll see in a minute what I mean. If it does, there we go. See, it just falls down like a proper tree. Now that is some amazing mechanics that they added into the game. And it's just going to get better eventually. We've got custom skies, ragdoll effects on zombies. Get a few more things. They actually changed the textures on the rocks as well. I noticed that. Ooh, one more thing. Yes. How can I forget this? They actually added in rain and thunderstorms into the game now. So occasionally it might rain, occasionally there might be a thunderstorm. But at the moment it is obviously buggy because a few times they've actually logged out of the game, quit the game, and it was raining. Went back in and it was all clear. Magical. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid this house. Alright. Sounds like they're inside as well. Alright. Sound like they're inside. Okay, so we're gonna clear this area out. And we might make this our home at the start. For a start anyway. Not the best weapon, but it will do. Level 5. Alright, they can hear me. Alright, this is a weird house actually. Chop this down. Die, zombie. And you're dead. Glue, 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 glue. I'm sure in the future they'll add because there's wire, there's duct tape, there's glue. I'm sure there's gonna be new stuff for them to use it for. Alright. Ah! Crawler! Oh, so they fixed the crawlers. You know how when you used to kill crawlers, how they used to spasm out and they do weird things when they die? They fixed that now. And there she goes. A bone. I think you know everything, huh? Ow. You sprayed my leg! Hey, you sprayed my leg! Obviously a bug because it shouldn't really happen. They added, I think a bow was already in the game already. Right. Let's fix this up. Yeah, fortunately this wood isn't too good. As you can see here, that slowly just get rid of everything. 10 years later, we'll get inside. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna block off this house for now. I know there's a crawler. I'm not sure you can actually hear the bear fighting a zombie. Because that's what they'll do. They'll kill zombies. So if I recommend you guys actually find a town and build a shelter. That's the reason why what I want to do. Okay, we need to block off the other entrance. Alright, so we're gonna hunger down here for the night, for the day. We're just gonna explore a little bit. The reason why I recommend you guys to actually get everything, so when loot respawns, it can. Alas, if you keep something in here like this, nothing will respawn unless you actually remove it and wait. Because I set the respawn loot time for 3 days. So, it'll take a while. That's new. Never noticed that before. Alright. Search this. Okay, they're all around me. They're making so much noise, I can't even think. So, as I was saying, what I want to do is, I want to actually find a town. Because, with bears in the game... Ooh! This new schematic. Oh, shut up, would ya? can't talk with this guy. Alright. Okay, I can't place it there for some reason. Alright. This is getting on my nerves, guys. Okay, she's dead. Okay, now I can't place it there now. Stupid zombies. Okay, as I was saying, I want to do is, I want to actually build my house in a town. Reason why is because, even though a bear is an enemy for you, but sort of like you gotta act them like he's your best friend, because since they fight zombies, they'll actually protect you in your town, and you actually have a town close by where you can actually keep your loot and get more loot, if you know what I mean. I'm terrible at explaining things. Alright, take all that. So, what I mean is, like, since bears are in the game, they attack zombies. So if you build in a town with a bear around, or a couple of bears, even though they might chase you, but they won't chase you too much, of course. But they'll go after the zombies that spawn in your town. So you can actually explore the town and collect the loot without worrying about too many zombies around, which is pretty awesome. Ooh, yes, yes. Nice. A miner's helmet. We're gonna wear that. We're gonna wear that. And we're gonna wear that. So we got some protection. Hunting rifle barrel. Don't want. And don't want. So we don't really need to keep the unnecessary items. Alright. So this is a new schematic now. We got a first aid kit schematic. We can actually read that. With the books now, there'll be like a little yellow sign, like a little yellow bookmark on the side of the object. And that will let you know that you read it. Finally, they added something you can use. Okay, there's a bed there. There's something in there. Let's break it down and see what's inside. Okay, still got a sprained leg. For over 2,000 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you don't know what a sprain is, basically, you've injured your leg and it slows you down from walking. And what else have they added in the game? Ooh, yes, how could I forget? And now, every safe and every gun safe is now locked. The only way to unlock it is not with a lockpick. No, you actually have to break it to make it insecure. And that's when you can actually break into it and get whatever's inside, basically. When eventually get inside, that is. I can't wait for level 10. So when we get inside, we will get what we want. Finally. While we wait, we're gonna build a chest. Because we're gonna set up shop here for a while. We're gonna gather our necessary supplies. And then that's when we're gonna go off and explore and build our house, basically. When I mean by living in a town, I don't mean straight away. Because you might get lucky, or might be a town further down, but you never know, and that's where we have to be careful. So here's a gun safe, we'll unlock that next episode. Food and stuff, yes, yum yum yum. Alright, we're gonna place these down, end of the episode. And there's a bag right there, nice. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this long, boring episode. We've done for this episode. It's pretty good actually, we've done quite a few things actually. So guys, again, if you've liked the video, hit that like button down below. If you dislike the video, please be sure to dislike the video if you don't like it. I can't tell you what to do. And if you're keen to like my videos even more, hit that subscribe button down below for me to actually give you the new videos that I upload. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.